Avengers! Assemble.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Fandom Unchained. Today, guys, we're going to dive back into the world of the Umbrella Academy. Today, we will be recapping and reviewing season number 2 of the Umbrella Academy, the hit show from Netflix. Guys, I'm a huge fan of this show, and this is going to be a great season. Season 1 was damn near perfection, so let's dive right into season 2. The second season begins with a portal opening up in this alleyway, and who comes through? It is Ben and Klaus. Ben and Klaus show up in Dallas, Texas, 1960. Okay, where the fuck is everyone else? In this timeline, Klaus would actually go on to become a cult leader, moving his way from a spiritual guru all the way to a damn crazy cult leader. Allison would land in Dallas, Texas, 1961, and still would not be able to speak. Eventually, she would go on to meet a man named Ray. They would get married and fall in love. They would fight the civil rights movement together. Luther lands in 1962, and because of his big-ass size, is recruited into underground fighting and becomes muscle for a gangster named Jack Ruby. Diego lands in 1963 and quickly gets his ass thrown in the loony bin by talking about the upcoming assassination of John F. Kennedy. Vanya lands in 1963 and stumbles out into the street, is hit by a car, and the people driving the car are the Coopers. They bring her into her home. Her and Kitty become more than just friends, and Harlan seems like he might be on the autism spectrum. 5 then lands in November of 1963, where he sees all of his siblings fighting against the invading Russian troops in the streets of Dallas. Hazel shows up looking like a smooth silver fox, and he gives 5 the news that he needs to stop this new apocalypse, World War III. Before he can finish what he's saying, 3 blonde-haired motherfuckers show up called the Swedes and murder his ass as 5 jumps out. 5 then makes a plan to jump back 10 days and recruit all of his siblings and get them together to fight the apocalypse. Vanya loves living with the Coopers and is starting to get extremely close to Sissy, like more than friends. Vanya also gets very close to Harlan. There was an accident down by the lake. Vanya saves Harlan from drowning by giving him mouth-to-mouth, and some of her powers went into the young boy, reviving him, giving him the abilities of his own. Vanya doesn't want to abandon her siblings, but also knows that she wants to stay with the Coopers. She wants to stay with Sissy and Harlan. Klaus then meets the young version of Dave, the man he fell in love with when he went back in time to Vietnam. Meets the younger version of him and tries to convince him not to join the military, because he ultimately knows that's where he dies. But ultimately, Dave does choose to join the military and walks out on Klaus. In the mental hospital, Diego meets an interesting girl named Lila. He and her escape together and meet up with 5, and now she joins the team. At this time, Diego and Lila are getting very close. We find out that Lila is secretly the adopted daughter of the handler and works for the commission herself. The Hargraves children are back together and run into dear old dad from the past. The team discovers that Reginald is actually part of a secret government organization called the Majestic 12 that had been part of conspiracies to eliminate JFK. They start making a plan to stop JFK's assassination and save the world, and then they come across a picture of the other second man on the grassy knoll, and it looks like dear old dad, Reginald Hargraves. The handler shows back up to 5 and makes another deal with him. Says, if you kill off the board of directors so I can take over the commission, I'll give you a timeline where there's no apocalypse and you and your family can live. He agrees to it, but this time travel is on a stopwatch, 90 minutes. Allison and Ray are attacked by the Swedes. Allison uses her powers and murks these motherfuckers. Anya gets back to the farm, convinces Sissy to go with her and get the fuck out, but her husband had called ahead and got the cops to make a roadblock, and then they arrest Vanya. So Vanya doesn't show, she screwed the pooch, and then the timer goes off in the briefcase and no one gets to use it now. Vanya's being interrogated because her name is Russian and she can speak fluent Russian. They think she's part of the KGB and this is a Russian attack. Lila kidnaps Diego and tries to force him into joining the commission. That way they can spend tons of time together. While in the commission, Diego meets Herb. He's a bad little motherfucker. He shows him what's going to happen and what caused the apocalypse. It's Vanya. She explodes, and because they think she's Russian, the Russians are blamed. World War III starts. Yes, the Umbrella Academy is back together again. Vanya is causing another fucking apocalypse. What's new? Blasting out energy, none of the siblings can reach her, but Ghost Ben can. Ghost Ben walks all the way through the blast and gets in her head. While he's in there, he convinces her that what she's doing is wrong and She embraces him and calms the fuck down, but at this time, Ben's soul dissipates. It's really sad. Reginald quietly meets with the Majestic 12, says he's not going to participate in their bullshit, removes the skin from his head, he's an interdimensional being, and murders all of them. Haha. Vanya has a connection with Harlan because of the power. She feels that he's in trouble to get back to the farm to save this boy. Vanya is able to calm Harlan down just as the commission agents show the fuck up, an army of them. It's crazy. Fight is had, but Vanya ends up exploding and killing all of them herself. Holy shit. The only ones to survive are Lila and her mother. The way they survive is Lila has the ability to copy any power, and she copies Vanya's power, making a force field. Lila starts kicking the shit out of each one of the members of the academy, but ultimately it's revealed that her mother ordered her real mother and father to be killed so she can adopt her. Now she wants to recruit Harlan to join her little ranks of powered children. The handler shows up with an Uzi, blasts all the members of the fucking academy, killing everyone, but right before he dies, Five jumps back 5 minutes and saves his fucking family. The last remaining Swede shows up and kills the handler himself, blaming him for the death of his 2 brothers. Herb then shows up. He's the new leader of the commission. He's running shit. He gives Five a briefcase so they can go back to 2019. Raymond stays to fight the good fight. Harlan and Sissy have to say goodbye to Vanya. Then the Umbrella Academy travels back to 2019. Reginald walks up to him, surprising the shit out of all of them because he did. He informs them that when they met in the 60s, it changed his mind and he adopted a whole new set of children. Then we see on the balcony, the Sparrow Academy shows up. Holy shit. And Ben is alive in this timeline, and he's one of the members of the Sparrows, and he's an asshole. Guys, that is how season 2 ends. It is fantastic. This is some damn good television, guys. I really enjoy the Umbrella Academy so much. Such dynamic individual characters, but when they come together, they work so seamlessly. I love it. I love time travel. I love like historical actual situations. I love the whole Kennedy assassination, and I love that there's so many rumors and different theories behind big ass conspiracies, and I love that this show plays right into it. It was great. Reginald being a member of the Majestic 12 was awesome. Then Reginald being a fucking alien. Now, every one of these characters progresses extremely well. I really did love Klaus, probably the best. Right along there with Five. Five murdering all of the fucking commission board was insane. I really like that we got to see a really big push from Ben, since we really haven't got a ton of Ben individually. Getting to see him make that connection with Vanya and someone else in the family really seeing Ben and without Klaus manifesting him. But all in all, these characters are awesome. They are amazing. Vanya is so fucking powerful. That's 2 fucking apocalypses, girl. It's going down. But Vanya is a gangster. I love every one of these characters. Diego and Lila seem like they are going to be a perfect match, even though she's fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He's a little fucked up too. So let me know your thoughts on this season down in the comments down below, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can check out all the other shows that we do review and recap. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If there are any other shows you'd like to see me cover here on the channel, I will recap seasons for you of any show you'd like. Put it down in the comments below. I will be coming out with season number 3's recap and review ASAP, so be on the lookout for that. And I will see you guys next time right here on Fandom Unchained for more videos. All right, guys. Peace out.